Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mr. Walker here, coming for round two of turning repeating decimals into fractions. Now, this time we happen to see that we have a decimal with something in front of the decimal place other than zero, as well as another decimal where not all the numbers are repeating in the decimal places. So, we're going to have to do a little more manipulation on both these parts to make sure that we can solve this correctly. So, let's go through, let's deal with this. All right, first one. We have 4.72 repeating. So everything that's repeating is the 7 and the 2. So first thing we do, let's set that decimal equal to x. So we have 4.72, 72, 72, and so on. I just put a couple here in the decimal places so we could just see that we know that this is repeating. Now, I need to make sure that the repeating parts of this are going to move in front of the decimal place. So we look at the place value of the last number, that's a 2. So I'm going to multiply this whole repeating decimal by the place value of this 2, which is the hundredths place. So I'm going to multiply everything by 100. So I'm going to put a 100 right here, and then I'm also going to multiply this by 100. Now, if I multiply this decimal by 100, what's going to happen is it's going to move that 7 and that 2 next to the 4 in front of the decimal place. So I have 472.7272. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second there. Next, we got to replace what we had for the original one. So next to this x, we're going to put a 1 because there's just a 1x there. And then over here, we got our original decimal, the 4.72727272. So we're going to go through and we're going to subtract these. So I have 100 minus 1, which will give us a 99. Over here, all of my decimals here will cancel out all these decimals here. So that's all handled. Now, I have to go through and subtract 472 and 4 next. So 472 minus 4 is going to give us 468. So I know I need to divide both sides by 9, d9. So I'm going to just do 99. Let me actually replace that. 99 divided by 99 over here. On the left, I'm going to do 468 divided by 99. Now I know that once I divide both sides by 99, this side ends up canceling out. Over here, we have 468 over 99. So I have 468 over 99. We could also make sure that we can reduce this when possible. This could also be turned into 4 and what is it, 72? Not 72, yes, 72 over 99. That's just me writing this as a mixed number. Or I could write this again with that 72 and 99 reduced down to 8 over 11. So that could be 4 and 8 over 11. Now I showed you all three forms of this because I just want to show you that you can write this as an improper fraction, a mixed number, or a reduced mixed number. All right, now over here, we're going to do the same thing. This time now, we notice that not everything is repeating, so we're going to make sure that we keep track of those things. So what I'm going to do here is first, we're going to set that original decimal equal to x. So I have 0.83333, and that's all repeating there. Now, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I can go through and subtract these two from each other. So first, let's move the repeating digit in front of the decimal place, which is at 3. So in order to do that, I need to go through and multiply both sides by 100, which will turn this into 83.3333 repeating. I'm going to come over here. I need to make sure that when I subtract this, all the repeating parts are going to be subtracted from each other. In order for me to do that, I notice that this 8 is not repeating, but the 3's are. Just like how everything is over here, these 3's are repeating. So I just need to move the 8 in front of the decimal place by multiplying by its place value. The place value of this 8 happens to be a 10. And that's going to take 8 and move it in front of the decimal place here. So now that I got this, I can go through and subtract and deal with this the way I did with the previous ones. This kind of method works, well, not works. This kind of method only shows up if you have a digit that doesn't repeat after the decimal place, like how we have with this 8. So we'll go through and subtract. We know that the 3's are going to cancel out here. So I have 83 minus 8. 83 minus 8 is going to give me 75. Over here, 100 minus 10 is 90. Now I got to go through, I'm going to solve for x. So I got 90 over here. I'm going to divide that by 90. And then over here, I have 75 also being divided by 90. So once I do that, I can go through. I see I have 75 divided by 90. And I want to make sure I can reduce when possible. So that can also be 5 over 6. And that right there is how we do it, folks. So this method is going to work for all of the particular decimals that you will deal with, but there are other ways that we can do it. Other people have done. I'm going to show you a quick shortcut with our next video. Okay, so I'll see you then, and I will catch you later.